With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number one. Trey Turner will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Line drive to left. Paredes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nope, and low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Bryce Harper set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. That's popped up now towards short right field. Hernandez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jonathan Villar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Josh Reddick.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Justin Turner will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Turner on the move. 2 gone. Number 30 will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Bautista will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Well, it's kind of a surprise to a lot of people too, guys. I mean, nothing against him, but I don't think many people projected him to be hitting like this year.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. On to first, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Derek Norris. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Kendrys Morales will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Maikel Franco will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Scherzer comes set, 1-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Left fielder.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Harper is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay home, and he is in there. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Drew for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Jonathan Villar will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Turner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Devin Travis will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Grounded down the third baseline. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box, Adam Eaton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Trey Turner stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Paredes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Josh Reddick Digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Scherzer against the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is... Paul Goldschmidt is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Paredes is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Now batting.
Bryce Harper is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jose Bautista is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is... Kendrys Morales is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way.
Number 8.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, catcher.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. Hot shot on the ground to short. Drew's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Paredes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Tap foul at home plate. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Anthony Rendon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, Derek Norris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Devin Travis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Reddick. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. After it is eaten. 1 out. Jonathan Villar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Josh Reddick stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis gets down and dirty. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Trey Turner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay throw. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line softly out toward left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Bryce Harper will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Jose Bautista will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
And this one gets away. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gaddis puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Anthony Rendon. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, number 10.
So striding in, Stephen Drew, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Paredes is there. And that ends the inning. Justin Turner gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Left field and deep. Looking up is Eaton. Gone!
Now batter, number
A solo shot here to left, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Kendrys Morales will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Eaton on the move, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Michael Franco comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And reined in, 1 away. Evan Gattis will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Jimmy Paredes.
So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the lead is now 7-2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Cesar Hernandez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Harper is there, 2 down. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Derek Norris is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Devin Travis stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reddick has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the turning.
Josh Reddick steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Gott will get the ball now as he'll take over on. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. 1 away. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it. 2 down. Number 30 stands in.
Number 30.
And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. And no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Drew. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trey Turner comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. It's sharply toward third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Number 33, Adam.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the... Digging in, Kendrys Morales. He singled his last time out.
Designated hitter, Kendrys.
And he lays off there, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Michael Franco gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Norris reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance. Norris is under it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hector Neris will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Anthony Rendon will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stephen Drew will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Stephen Drew.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Reddick, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Bautista around third, heading home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Derek Norris will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Second baseman
Devin Travis comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Adam Eaton makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he's safe. Trey Turner steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Genmar Gomez will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-5 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Paul Goldschmidt checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Justin Turner takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Justin Turner.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Number 30 will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting fifth.
Kendrys Morales will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting sixth.
Michael Franco stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run.
Batting seventh. Catcher. Evan Gattis.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning. Adam Eaton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington. Left fielder, Adam Eaton.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Paredes sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground to third. Turner has it. A quick out number one. Trey Turner will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first on his way to second now. So a runner on second with one down now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A man at third with one away. All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
He's in danger now of putting 2 men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Bryce Harper bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Jimmy Paredes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper on the run. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Jonathan Villar will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jose Bautista will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
In there, 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Anthony Rendon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. At the plate, Stephen Drew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out. Derek Norris digs in here for his first appearance.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
Low for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-2 game. Devin Travis will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. One out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Josh Reddick is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Center fielder, Josh Reddick.
Hit hard towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Justin Turner is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tough started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Number 30 steps in now.
Number 30.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Look out. 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a throw over to first. Runners on first with one down. And again a throw. Another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trey Turner digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Bryce Harper stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
This is pulled into right. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Jose Bautista strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but in. Kendrys Morales is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In the air, down the left field line and deep. In there, a base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Maikel Franco will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Evan Gattis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Evan Gattis.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Way outside. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jimmy.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Cesar Hernandez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Jonathan Villar steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Right at the third base. Jose Bautista is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way.
Jose
And they start him out away with a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stephen Drew is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Josh Reddick heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. One down. Justin Turner will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about it.
Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, number 30.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now 5-3. Number 30 stands in as he looks at ball one here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Harper giving chase. Two down. Now to the plate, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Derek Norris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Devin Travis.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick. And that's the second out of the inning. Adam Eaton will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his two trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Paredes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Maikel Franco will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Evan Gattis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. In there, strike one.
Well, one of the reasons he's not pitching well is because he's only thrown a first pitch strike about 50% of the time. That's not a good enough percentage to get ahead of hitters.
And he lays off for ball one. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jimmy Paredes will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Trey Turner gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. On the ground up the middle. Villar is up with it and reined in, 1 away. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Left field and deep. Paredes ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Paredes going back at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So a 3-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Drew is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Called strike on the change, 2-1. Two and two. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. First offering on its way. Derek Norris stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. Cesar Hernandez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Jonathan Villar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Josh Reddick. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
Now pitching for Washington.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just
Number
keep it
6.
simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Eaton going back to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now
Number
batting,
30 stands in. Delino DeShields will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 3, Delino DeShields.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper will get there and he puts it away to retire the shot. Devin Travis will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Nope, that's
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trey Turner strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Paredes giving chase. A jump, but he can't get it. It falls in and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman, number
Paul Goldschmidt digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight this late.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
A weak chopper up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Bryce Harper gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
Number 33, Adam.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Delino the Shield.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Now playing center field, number 6, Brandon Guyer.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High and deep to left center field. Back goes to Shields. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they jump ahead by 3. Ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
The third baseman, number 6.
A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he hasn't looked comfortable pretty much from the moment he came in.
To short, hit hard. VR takes it in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. Kendrys Morales comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Maikel Franco strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Evan Gattis will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Sean Kelly will come on now in an awfully tough spot.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the...
Line towards center field. Turner is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Jimmy Paredes will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Grounded to short. Drew's got it, 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Stephen Drew stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Derek Norris ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting,
Devin Travis ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Guyer. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in to start the 9th, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Turner moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Brandon Guyer steps into the box.
Brandon Guyer.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Justin Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
A step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Jose Bautista. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Grounded to the right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trey Turner will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's in danger now of putting 2 men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Or maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Number 13 for him on the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Paredes. 2 gone. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Paredes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Josh Reddick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. Eaton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jonathan Villar will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Smoke toward third. Rendon is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Justin Turner gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Harper is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Stephen Drew makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Sinking line drive out to right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Into the box now, Derek Norris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Devin Travis stands in. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Left fielder
Adam Eaton will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Paredes over to his left. He's got it 1 away. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
now batting.
Trey Turner strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
3-0 now. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate with a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Something must be up out there because he looks awfully erratic out there.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Now a swing and a fly ball. Paredes on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Designated hitter.
Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
They get the force at the plate. Anthony Rendon stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 3 runs already home here. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Number 30 will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
Eaton is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Kendrys Morales will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. Right side. A spin and a throw. The tag, and he is out. Michael Franco will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Eaton on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Evan Gattis, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
The run scores from second. It's a 6-1 game. Jimmy Paredes steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Eaton going back, still going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stephen Drew is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Franco has it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Settling in now, Derek Norris. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Devin Travis strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Out in front of it, strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Paredes moves over, and that ends the inning. Cesar Hernandez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Line softly toward the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Josh Reddick will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Dickey comes set. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Eaton ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Jonathan Villar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Trey Turner is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here comes the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. 1st and 2nd now to start the inning. Bryce Harper strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Clay Buchholz is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th. Buchholz sets. 1-0 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. A little bit outside. 2-1. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Designated hitter.
Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Tapped out in front of home. He takes it to the plate. There's one. Anthony Rendon will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here. Very weakly on the ground. And he's retired here, one away. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Kendrys Morales stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left field and deep. Eaton going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Michael Franco set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Change up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stephen Drew will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Leadoff man retired now for the catcher, Derek Norris. Buchholz gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On towards second is Norris. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He drew a walk his first time up. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Chop foul wide of first. 7 runs, 8 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Trey Turner will dig in here, 2 for 2 with a double thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. Paul Goldschmidt stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Bryce Harper digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this 5th inning has just been one problem after another. He's really having his struggles out there.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. And the count will be full. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
The designated hitter.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 3-1 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Has to challenge him here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Lifted in the air out to left. Paredes sprinting after it. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And the runner from second is in to score. Coming to the plate again, Stephen Drew, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Popped high in the air. Buchholz is under it near the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Evan Gattis comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Harper. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Paredes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Cesar Hernandez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set, here it comes. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but Derek Norris will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And that misses inside 1-0. Hit to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting,
Devin Travis stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
fielder number 2.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Josh Reddick will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Eaton ranging back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. But they're going to need a few more here as they're... And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Justin Turner digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Number 30 steps in now.
Number 30.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Hendrys Morales will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air out to left. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Trey Turner is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Out it goes right through him into left field. Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up from the stretch.
Goldschmidt.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Bryce Harper strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Maikel Franco will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
First baseman, Mike
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Travis with the bare hand play. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
The batter,
Evan Gattis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
now batting,
Jimmy Paredes will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner giving chase, and the inning is over. Jose Bautista comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bat explodes as this has popped up and reined in, one away. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stephen Drew stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Drew.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now a ball lifted into the air out toward center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Digging in now, Derek Norris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Number 30 has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Devin Travis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cesar Hernandez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. In the air now out to left field. Eaton is after it. 1 down. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And remember, that was a pretty impressive swing right there. He just sat back on the knuckleball and then just drove it out of here to the opposite field.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jonathan Villar will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Adam Eaton will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
For Washington, the left fielder, number 2.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Paredes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Paul Goldschmidt steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High and deep to center field. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Buchholz is ready. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Justin Turner will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1.
Number 30.
Number 30 steps into the box. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Number 8.
Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out.